Look, MP, they love you, okay? They said engagement's been through the roof since you started shouting them out, but now they just, they need a little more.
More? What you mean more?
They need a video of you talking about how you use Cognivibe and how it helps you live your best life as an NBA superstar and a lifestyle influencer and marketing icon. That's it.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
No, Austin, bro. I mean, I wear the thing when I sleep sometimes, and honestly, the crystals hurt my face when I turn over.
Okay.
But I guess it helps when I sleep a little.
That's perfect. All right, just say that. I mean, not the part about the crystals hurting your face. Let's just keep it corporate. But you got it. Come on.
Yeah.
A house for your shoes.
For my shoes.
House
yeah,
for your shoes.
I do. Okay.
There we go. Sleep well.
Look, being the #1 option is not for everyone. Other teams, they're sending their best defenders, they're sending help, they're double-teaming you off the ball.
Sounds like a lot to handle.
Man, it's not just physically taxing, it's a mental grind to deal with the constant pressure and the shifting defenses and new looks.
You know what it is, MP, no excuses. So, tell us how you deal with it.
Right. So, one thing that personally helps me is this Cognivibe. I've been wearing this during my naps before games. It boosts my concentration and energy levels so I can deliver in the fourth quarter.
Well, how does Cognivibe help you focus?
Bro, it helps me improve the quality of my rest and speeds up my recovery time, while the crystals aid cognitive function and improve decision-making.
But is it comfortable?
Let's focus on how Cognivibe is the healthiest way to get sleep you need to dominate your game. Check the link in the bio. It really works.
There he goes.
NBA regular season rolls on. This game, part of the NBA Cup. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And our reporter, Allie LaForce. Just a couple of weeks into the season, certain rookies are showing they belong in the NBA. Checking out the Rookie Race Watch. You look at MP, what an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
Yeah, nobody has made a bigger splash than he has in this early part of the season. He's already living up to his potential.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. MP is out there with Halliburton, and it's Huff in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Cleveland, Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Mobley out there with Thomas Bryant, and it's Harden in at the point. As the season reaches full speed, RJ, how do players approach the game differently, you think, if at all?
I say the approach stays the same, but you have more data and video to prepare with. So you have to take that knowledge on the court and hope that you play smarter every single night.
And one of the ongoing storylines for MP this season, he's made it known that he is extremely focused on making a statement with his offense.
Well, MP set a rather large goal for himself to outscore everyone on the opposing team. While MP certainly is talented enough to do so, that sure is a lofty goal, and he's been very vocal about it. Now, the media can get all over you when you set goals that big, but he's struggled a bit trying to deliver on that promise. We'll see if he steps up tonight.
Now here's MP. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Off the mark there with a three. MP against Mitchell. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain, besting them in the conference semis last year.
Now here's MP, just 5 to shoot. And Bryant pulls it down. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley outside from behind the arc. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is just great textbook basketball. Mitchell supports the play and ends up being the guy finishing it.
Back to MP. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively, putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance. Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Here's the pick. Pass to Huff. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Harden. Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. And Mobley throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds it. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Thomas Bryant out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
That's his 3rd three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. MP outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'd love to hear it. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's MP. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything out there and he'll go get it.
Here's MP. Second chance shot. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Pure from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 16 points now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Can they get it? Power move from MP.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Merrill outside. Offensive rebound. Here's MP. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Cleveland on top. They lead by 12. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Cavaliers. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the floor for Indiana, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with MP, and it's Huff in at center, locking down the middle. Pass to Harden. It's stolen by Halliburton. Halliburton all the way.
And this is how you know Halliburton is feeling it. Shooting with assertiveness off the dribble. Nice.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Out to Mobley. Cleveland working the ball around now. Harden to pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. Strus against MP. Strus. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Stolen by Siakam. MP, the pass to Nesmith, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
Outside Strus, from outside the arc. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. On the wing, MP. Checked by Mitchell. MP outside. Here's MP taking it inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
The young buck, MP taking off there.
Harden surveying the D. Outside for Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas.
Atkinson has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team, and despite the lead they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle they told their guys to stay alert, do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Good job there, Allie, thanks. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Evan Mobley out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Harden in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
MP.
Up in the face of the ball handler, Mitchell takes pride in both sides of the ball.
Now Mobley. Mitchell outside. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Mitchell. Harden.
He is an absolute master at drawing fouls. Harden is so good at getting the defense to foul him with so many crafty moves.
Harden hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
MP outside. Cleared away by Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 11. Here's Mobley. Flushes it down with both hands.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him. One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Here's Strus. On the wing, Mitchell, covered by MP. Now Harden. Shot clock at 5. Now Mitchell, beyond the arc. Oh, the shot is off. MP. Oh, the power move from MP.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Cavaliers.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for James Harden.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Mitchell against MP. Oh, yeah! That's good! And Harden's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At one point, they led by 16. The Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. And they picked up their second win in the group stage of the NBA Cup.
Well, that moves them to 2-1 during group play. And by avoiding that second loss, they put themselves in a good position to advance to the next round.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
Obviously a tough loss for UMP. What stands out as the biggest thing going forward?
It all starts with me. I can't be getting, I don't know, I didn't see the numbers, but I didn't do much on the glass tonight. And that.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks very much. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.